Alright, hope everybody's doing well. Wanted to get a video put out today. I had one set up yesterday, but it just never got done, and of course it's out of date now. I don't want to put a 15-20 minute video that wishes everybody happy Easter yesterday. It's just confusing. So this weekend on Saturday, I hope to be at the Rick Riel swap meet. If anybody knows where that is, if they're local, I hope to have set up with one of my friends here. He said that I could just squeeze in on the end there and just hang out with him for the afternoon or whatever. Saturday they have, like, I guess it's a setup day. I've been to it once or twice, and it's just kind of fun watching everybody put their stuff, bring their stuff in, and then you can go Sunday as well, which I won't be there Sunday. And the crazy thing is that a lot of stuff is gone by Sunday. There's still a lot of stuff to be had, but you know, it's kind of picked over. So I don't know. It costs $6 to get in, so that's kind of hefty for a swap meet. But what can you do? I got some mail in today. I had one other piece I wanted to show, which I tried to show it 3 or 4 times, but I don't have the binder here right now. It was a 1975 Scout patch. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then I had to go to the post office because I had to mail Jay Pylon something. Jay, unfortunately, is having mail from different sources sent back to the recipient, or the sender. So it's unfortunate. Hopefully that'll stick. Excuse me. So I had to repackage that one this morning. So I have 4 things here. Some of them look like autograph requests, and some of them look like maybe eBay purchases. This one's got some crud on the envelope here, so we'll deal with this one here. And, oh, that's got tape or something on the back of it. So sometimes you can get into them and try to figure out what this one is here. Probably a Scout patch, that would be my guess. So we have, okay. This is kind of a fun one here. Hopefully you'll be able to see it well enough. This is Herky Creek Moon Landing. I'm not exactly sure what this all is, but it says 5th right there. And there's a surprise scout, you know, kind of like that eBay image, or the YouTube image you see, you know, the surprisement. This says Stellar Trails Camporee, April 1968. Had probably something to do with the moon landing, would be my guess. But Herky Creek Moon Landing. Interesting. I think it was like $1.65. It was not even $2. I said, you know what, I better get that. That's a pretty fun patch. I've never seen this one before. So things like that, and you can see the craters of the moon right there, and a tent right next to it. So 1968 Scout patch. It looks like, for all intents and purposes, it was never stitched on, but if it was stitched on something, it was stitched on fairly quickly, or shortly. And this one I think is another eBay from Boston, Massachusetts, with a forever envelope there with a cardinal on it. So people just use whatever they have, and that's good. A lot of stuff gets recycled. We got one just slipped out of here. I'll try to get it out of here. Okay, so this is, let's see what we have here. I just bought a couple of things from this guy because this guy did a separate shipment here. Interesting. So I have 3 patches and he did a separate shipment. Why he couldn't have got it all in one? Because there's plenty. I thought there'd be plenty of room for the other one. He just had to put an additional ounce stamp or something on that, which might have been, you know, it would have been cheaper to do it that way. I'm not sure. So I'm not sure that one is here today. Very unusual. So I'll show you the 2 patches I have here. Let's see. So I just bought these because they were $1 a piece. This is the Minuteman Council 1970 Camporee Boy Scouts of America. Very, very dirty patch here. Anybody has any ideas how I can wash or clean that? Hand wash or something like that. It'd be kind of fun to give that one a shot there. That's why I bought that one. It's just a test to see what I could do with it. And then this is the Coronado Area Council Fall Camporee of 1991. Nothing special there. I just thought that was kind of a good looking patch there. It was like a hanger patch here, so it was never attached or stowed. So it's in mint condition more or less. May have never been attached to a uniform. But I figured, you know, for $1, grab that one. You know, I like to shake things up here. If they have been sitting in the dollar section, free shipping, that's a crazy thing, free shipping. So he probably should have put it in one. But I guess maybe he didn't expect somebody to buy 3 of the dollar patches. You know, today is April Fool's Day, and how many people are going to be saying that they're leaving YouTube today? And then I've caught people believing that little joke before. It's been crazy. So I'm not doing any April Fool's jokes here today, but we've got one out of Fort Myers, Florida with a forever stamp. I seem to remember that I got those in a lot off of eBay. Those are not fake ones, they're real ones, so at least I believe they're real ones. And we have, okay, just make sure that was something else in there. Actually, we have a golf success here. I wasn't expecting golf, but we have Nolan Hankey, like Tom Hankey, but Nolan Hankey. And this is his 90 and his 91 card. And I'm not sure, I think he might have had a 92 that was already signed. I don't really remember the whole deal there, but those were sitting there in my send-off pile for a long time. Very cool to get those. So Fort Myers, Florida. And we have one more here. I can get to it here. This one has some Francis Perkins stamps on it with a 33 and a 5. So there's that little setup there. And I've got some sinus issue. I got not really sinus issues, I won't go into, but my nose has got some issues here. It's not fun. So I gotta make sure I don't get. And then this looks like maybe a 1-card deal here. So I'll rip this one open here. Hopefully we're not ripping the card in half. If this is what I think it is. Yes, it is. Okay. So we have a bowling success from Del Ballard Jr. So interesting there. Hopefully I didn't send him twice. I thought I had, I'm not exactly sure. I thought I had 2 cards, maybe just 1 card. Trying to remember what's all going on here. So I don't know. Yeah, Del Ballard Jr. Unfortunately, like I said, I may have goofed up and sent him twice. I don't know. It's I didn't do a checklist here, and I tried to put all the duplicate cards together, and we shall see if I still have one there. So if worst comes to worst, I can get a second one, or he could say, hey, you just sent me, you jerk, you know, whatever. That could be the April Fool's joke on him. I don't know, or me. But anyway, so we have 2 points for Team 90s, if I can ever get something ever recorded here. But 2 points for Team 90s. There we go. 2 golfs from my binder, which is coming along like crazy, gangbusters. And my bowling, which I think I have shown, but I have since put the whatever I have left of the more or less of a set in pages just for now. We'll see how many come back here. So I hope you enjoyed that, and thank you for watching.
Within 100 days, I'm going to be 11 million years old. Go ahead.